Hello beautifuls, haven't seen you for a little while. So today I thought that I would combine my Top Tip Tuesday with my Busting Through Wednesday. So this video is for you if you have felt any sense of how can I enroll somebody to join my business when I'm just so new, when I'm not even successful myself. Or how can I enroll someone when I haven't enrolled anyone yet? Like I'm not even successful in this business. How can I get other people to join me in this space? So if that is you, if you felt that way in any way, shape or form, or that's what you're going through right now, then this is for you. Because I tell you what, I know I certainly felt that way, and I've spoken to countless people who have very similar feelings and mindset. And unfortunately what happens is sometimes this helps people get stuck. And we don't want that, right? We want to create momentum and moving forward in our business. So unfortunately it's a little bit chicken and egg, right? So you don't want to sign people up because you've never signed anyone up. But if you don't sign somebody up, then you're never going to sign somebody up and you'll never be successful. So first thing there really is I want to chat about is this whole concept of success and the fact that success is actually relative. So where you're at today is completely different to where you might be in a month or in 3 months or 6 months time in this business. But right now, I wholeheartedly can say you are successful and you are in a place where you have the skills and the ability to share this, to share our products and to share the business with others. Why can I say that? Because you're already ahead of the game. And I know that because you've already joined the team. You're already here. You've been present. You've already put your hand up and said, I'm in. I want to do this. Sorry, eyelash. So in my eyes, you're already successful, and I invite you to take that energy with you and come from that space. It's not about how many people you've enrolled at any point in time. It's not about having to be, a diamond leader to be considered successful. You can move forward with that energy of success today. Every single person in this group is successful in my eyes, and it's up to you as an individual to embody that and to move forward and not allow that energy to hold you back. That thought process, that limiting belief that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, you don't know what you're doing, you're not successful, to just park that to the side and to embody this fact actually that in one way, shape or form you are successful. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So there's a couple of things that you can do in order to help yourself to kind of step into that mindset and push to the side this whole idea that you're not enough, because that's what it's really about. And you're not successful enough in particular in this business. So the first thing is we've already touched on is having an awareness that actually that's not true, and to bring in that energy of you are a success. And also I want to add in there that we need you, that the world needs you exactly as you are, and that how you've shown up in this space and all your magnificence is what the world needs. We don't all need Rebecca's, we don't all need Hayley Hobsons, we don't all need Rebecca Hinds, for example, right? Everyone has different skills and abilities and experience that they bring to this space. And it's all that beautiful mix that we need and that other people need in this world, because what attracts me might not necessarily attract you. And the message that you as an individual have is important. Your geographical space is important. Where you are, who you're connected with. Those are all really important things. And that is why, bigger than yourself, we want you to be successful in this space. So bring in that energy, concentrate on what is your vision? What is it that you want to create in the world? What is it that you want your business to look like? What are you moving towards? Going back to those dreams and your vision and your why, anchor into that space and then confidently move forward knowing that you've got this, that you can do it, that you are of value, you're here to be of service, and that your gifts, your knowledge, and the essential oils and doTERRA products are needed and are of value in the world. So that's the first thing I really encourage you to lock into your field and to take out of this video today. So if you're feeling stuck, what do you need to do? We'll just recap. You've got to embody that awareness that actually none of that stuff is true that you've been telling yourself, and drawing on your confidence that you are enough, that your gifts are needed. What action is needed to move forward? What do you need to do today in order to step forward into that dream and into that vision, and then to move forward with that? Because being stuck, which I know there are a few people here who feel stuck, who are unhappy with what's going on, that they feel like they haven't enrolled and they're going round and round in circles. Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit of tough love. Being stuck is a choice. And the way that we move that energy is by taking action. So what action can you take today to stop feeling stuck and to move you through the energy? So number 2 little tip for today to help you to bust through this fear, to step into your light, and to help you to enroll like a pro is to always embody learning. If you're not earning, I want you learning. Right? So I'm going to repeat that again. If you're not earning, so if you're not doing income generating activities, prospecting, talking to people, delivering events, on webinars, I want you learning. So whether that's blogs, videos, on our Zoom calls, reading our blog space, subscribing to other people's, listening to podcasts, whatever they might be for you, is delve into the business side of this beautiful business and learn as much as you can. Now, I want you to take it one step forward though, because look, I know most of you are already doing that. And in fact, most of the people in this business do those activities. But what they won't do or don't do, and what will absolutely radically change your business is if you apply this little step, is I invite each and every one of you to, every time that you read or watch or learn something, you have that moment of, oh, that's awesome, like I'm going to use that. I want you to do that within 72 hours of you taking in that piece of content. So I'll repeat that. Within 72 hours, I want you to take action on your learning, because all of this information is great, but it's useless if we don't do something with it. So start taking action on your learning. Now, the other big thing is around learning is we want to learn from our own personal experience. So in this business, we get lots of no's. It's the reality. And I just say, bring on the no's, because when you bring on the no's, you're going to eventually get a yes. So we want lots of no's. Now, we want lots of no's because we also want to learn from those no's. So part of the learning process is taking that reflection time, which is why we have Fridays, we have this reflection to remind you to step into that space of being beautifully honest with yourself around what insights could you draw from the week? What could you take from those no's? What learnings? What could you have done better? What would you do differently next time? What did you do great? So take that information and really use it to help you to fuel your learning process and to create the business, and more importantly, manifest that vision that you desire. So learning and earning is my next little tip. So next step is commitment. Step number three is commitment. When you show up and you are committed to creating that vision, to creating this business, the team that you desire, you will be successful. So whether that's you are showing up right now in this Facebook group, you are showing up on your own Facebook feed and delivering lives, every day, so that you're educating. It might be writing blog posts, turning up to events, hosting webinars, whatever is your thing, reaching out to retail stores, working with hair salons, whatever it is that you have defined is your way that you want to go to market, that's in alignment with your soul and makes you happy. I want you to do that consistently. And I know that you will be successful if you do that. So keep your commitment strong. Just keep showing up and be consistent, because it will not be long before those Facebook lives, those Facebook posts that are meaningful, I'll say that again, meaningful, so that where you're connecting with people, you're not just sharing a link and not really adding any value. People will start to notice, and sooner or later they will start to reach out to you. Now, I can't say when that is, which is what the frustrating part is, but it will happen. So keep showing up. So that is my beautiful top tips and busting through, all combined into one for you today. I hope that you learned something and that you would take something from this. And what I would love actually, is if each and every one of you who watches this video, and I can see who the views are, by the way, I encourage you, I invite you, and I even kind of challenge you to take a moment right now and to identify 3 things that you can do in your business this week to move it forward. 3 things that you can do to move closer to your vision and dreams. 3 things that you can do to help you to manifest that life that you desire. So I look forward to seeing your comments, and as always, feel free to ask any questions. I will see you soon.